want to talk about your latest film that you're promoting at the moment, obviously. Is it true that you had to have weapons training? Because, I mean, you've used so many weapons over the years.
Surely every weapon in the locker you've used, Arnie.
Well, I'm so glad you're saying that, because that's exactly what I said to the director.
So you had to have training.
When the director came to me and says, okay, I want you guys to all to go through weapons training, I said, David, I mean, have you seen my past movies? I used to have a competition with Stallone, where we, in the 80s, where we kind of tried to outdo each other with the biggest weapons. Then we started using weapons, machine guns from helicopter, that a helicopter-mounted machine gun that a human being can normally not lift. But of course, Sly and I could, right? Because we're so strong.
Arnie, we've been massive fans of you since your Conan the Barbarian days. We're going back right now. But what's been your favourite character to play specifically?
I don't think there's really a favorite, because, I mean, how can you choose between the Conan character, right? Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women. So how do you pick that, for instance, or over the Terminator?
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite? That's why I always say to people, I said I was very fortunate to play so many different characters. That's why there's so many great movies, and then there were movies that went right in the toilet.
I want to talk about you, as in real life, right? So your biography says Austrian-American actor, politician, businessman, investor, and former professional bodybuilder. What's the easiest way to make money? Which one?
The first, most important thing is, everyone tells you that the first million is the hardest to make.
Right.
Yeah.
So start with the second million.
Right.
Hello? It was supposed to be funny, guys. Come on, wake up. I thought that we have a breakfast show here. Jesus. Get your act together.
He's going to tell us what. I want to be a millionaire.
No, I was always a big believer in having a big vision and, investing wisely, and then have certain things that they're passionate about. Like, for instance, before I got into acting, I became very passionate about real estate.
Right.
In America, there was a time in the 70s where the interest rates were high, and you could not lose. The inflation rate was also high. So you buy a building for $1 million. The next year it was $1.3 million. Wow. The next year it was $1.6 million. So you put $200,000 down, you can double your money in no time, right? So this was the idea. So I became a millionaire. I remember before I was 28 years old, I was already a millionaire within real estate before I really got into the show business, before I did movies. And the advantage of that was that I didn't have to take stupid roles just to pay for the rent. So what they wanted me to do in the beginning was to play villains and to play, Nazi officers, right, and to play bouncers and all this crazy stuff. But I wanted to build myself up to become a leading man. And the only way I was able to do that was by having a clear vision and to be financially independent, so I didn't have to take the stupid roles in the first place.
All right, so Arnie, you're very, very well known for your catchphrases of your characters in your movies. I'm going to name a movie, and if you can, for us, just give us a catchphrase from that movie from your characters. Okay, Batman and Robin, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Give us a catchphrase from that. Need some help?
Something with Freeze. Yeah, go ahead.
You are not taking me to the cooler. Yeah,
okay, that's a good one. I would not have come up with that one.
All right, Predator.
Get to the chopper!
Yeah. What about Total Recall? There's a famous scene with you and Sharon Stone. You had a bit of a bust up.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Consider this a divorce.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly, yeah. After I kill her. Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
And obviously you're most famous, anything from Terminator 2.
From Terminator, Hasta la vista,
Yeah!
baby.
Yeah!